Coming to you from the Lydia Media Studios in the heart of Lewiston, Auburn, it's Lydia's Lunch Bunch, LA's afternoon morning show with Mark and Pam. We're covering news and events in the greater LA area and talking to the people making a difference in our community. Feel free to share your comments, questions, or suggestions via email at podcast@lydiamediallc.com.
Today's show is brought to you by Roopers Beverage and Redemption. When it comes to beer, wine, and spirits, don't botch it, squatch it. At 4 locations in Lewiston, Auburn, and Oxford. Learn more at roopersbeverage.com, and remember, the party starts at Roopers.
It is a Tasting Tales kind of Friday here in the studio, as our friends at Roopers Beverage and Redemption have provided us with White Claw Hard Seltzer watermelon flavor.
Boy. I don't know if I've ever had the watermelon.
I've never had a White Claw, so I'm pretty excited about this.
It's been a hot minute for me, but I have had, because I think they started the seltzer trend, didn't they?
I believe so, yeah. That's all I heard about.
Yeah.
When the seltzer craze started. So, yeah, we're gonna crack open this watermelon here in just a bit, and we'll have some more details for you on this beverage. But before we do, what's our motto on Tasting Tales Fridays, Pam?
It's news before booze.
You got it. Let's take a look at some headlines for Friday, August 14th.
The City of Lewiston's new Community Ambassadors program kicked off yesterday in Kennedy Park. A total of 40 volunteers have signed up, with 18 cleared so far through background checks. City Administrator Brian Cainrath said he expects to have the rest cleared soon.
7 Maine school districts will receive a share of $2 million from Maine Housing's Student Homelessness Prevention Program, which serves nearly 1,300 students and their families experiencing or at risk of homelessness. The funding helps school administrators hire housing specialists, provide housing stability services, and in some cases, financial assistance.
The Lewiston Fire Department, Andwell Health Partners, and the Maine Bureau of Highway Safety have partnered to offer a free car seat safety check. Experts will be on hand to ensure your child is riding safely. The event is scheduled for Thursday, August 20th from 2 to 6 p.m. at Engine 4 Station, 55 North Temple Street.
And the Lewiston Fire Department announced that Nick Blay has been promoted to lieutenant. Blay will serve as the officer of Engine 3, Platoon C, bringing his experience and leadership to the role. Now it's time for the weather.
Rain or shine, it's all okay. Grab your uke and start the day. You don't need perfect skies above. Hey, just a song and a little love.
Plenty of sunshine today. We'll have a high of 77 and a low of 58. Sunny tomorrow with a few passing clouds in the afternoon. High of 76, a low of 54. Cloudy on Sunday with some late evening rain. High of 75 and low of 55.
In sports, Peyton Tolley pitched 8 shutout innings, and Caleb Durbin hit a grand slam and drove in 5 runs to lead the Red Sox in a 7-0 win over the Toronto Blue Jays. Boston will visit the Pittsburgh Pirates tonight at 6:30. That's your news, weather, and sports. And right now it's time for the podcast segment that is Sweeping the Twin Cities. It's time for Famous People Birthdays.
They're famous. It's their birthdays. It's famous people birthdays. It's famous people birthdays.
Let's take a look at FPBs for August the 14th, shall we?
Sure.
All right. We're going to start off with Mila Kunis, who is 43 years old today. She played Jackie on That 70s Show.
I loved that show.
It was great.
It was a great show.
Mila also voices Meg Griffin on The Family Guy.
Oh, I don't think I knew that.
Yeah, and I believe she's still married to Ashton Kutcher.
Yes.
Yeah. Holly Berry, 60 years old today. She began her career as a model and beauty contestant. She was Miss Ohio USA in 1986 and the first runner-up in Miss USA, also in 1986. And then she placed 6th in Miss World 1986.
Whoa, that's impressive.
My goodness, that was a good year for Holly Berry. Her film roles include Boomerang, The Flintstones, Bulworth, and Monsters Ball, which she won an Academy Award for Best Actress. Cartoonist Gary Larson is 76 years old today. He created The Far Side, one of the greatest single-panel cartoons in history.
That was a good one.
Internationally syndicated to over 1,900 newspapers for 15 years. He also published 23 Far Side books that have sold 45 million copies.
Wow.
Antonio Fargas is 80 years old today. He played Huggy Bear on Starsky and Hutch, and he also played Fly Guy in a criminally underrated comedy, I'm Gonna Get You, Sucker. He played a pimp. The pimps were always trying to outdo themselves with their wardrobes.
Oh, boy.
So he came out with the big coat and the hat, but he had platform shoes, and inside the heels were live fish.
Oh.
He had aquariums in his shoes.
Goldfish in the heels of his shoes.
It was so funny.
Man.
Anywho.
It's top notch.
It is. I mean, beat that,
Yeah.
right? They don't sell those at Lamy Wellahan.
Clock around your neck doesn't beat that.
Oh.
For sure.
I got to ask Sarah about that. Maybe the platform shoes with the aquariums inside could be the next trend.
How do you feed the fish? What happens?
I'm not sure. And rounding out FPBs for August the 14th is actor, musician, comedian extraordinaire Steve Martin, 81 years old today.
Legend.
Absolute treasure. The first stand-up comedian to achieve rock star-like status by selling out major indoor arenas and sports stadiums during the 1970s.
And he's still at it.
Still at it.
Yeah.
Yep.
Did you watch Murders Only in the Building?
Yes, Sherry and I started watching that, and I thought it was like one season. I thought it was just like, one season, then it was going to be over. And then so I canceled Hulu. And then
You're like, shoot,
it's still going.
I got to get Hulu again.
Because I love Steve Martin and Martin Short together are phenomenal.
100%. They were great.
Yeah, and then Selena Gomez is great in that too. After comedy, Steve went on to acting, and some of his biggest movies include Planes, Trains, and Automobiles, The Jerk, and Dirty Rotten Scoundrels. All great stuff. I mean, he's done so many movies.
He's done so many movies.
I think those are probably the three that people will bring up the most, especially.
I don't know, what was the Father of the Bride?
Father of the Bride, yep.
And then Parenthood, and then Cheaper by the Dozen.
Cheaper by the Dozen.
Yeah.
Yep. He was also in Three Amigos.
Yeah, oh my God, that was so hip Martin Short again,
Yes.
right?
Pink Panther.
Oh, yeah.
Roxanne, which was really good.
Oh, that was good.
Yep.
I forgot about that one.
L.A. Story. Oh, he's,
Yeah.
just
The list goes on and
an
on.
incredible, incredible entertainer. Those are your FPBs. Now it's time for some OTDs. It happened on this day. It happened on this day. It happened on this day.
You put this first one in here just for me, didn't you?
Just for you. You know it.
11 years ago in 2015, Straight Outta Compton was released, starring Corey Hawkins as Dr. Dre and O'Shea Jackson Jr. as his dad, Ice Cube.
89% rating on Rotten Tomatoes.
41 years ago in 1985, Michael Jackson bought the publishing rights to most of the Beatles' music catalog for $47.5 million. This acquisition gave him the publishing rights to 251 Beatles songs written by John Lennon and Paul McCartney, famously straining his friendship with McCartney.
I looked this up. I knew they were friends, but then because they collaborated on some songs like The Girl Is Mine and Say, 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 Paul McCartney was explaining to Michael Jackson about the high financial value of owning music publishing rights. And Michael Jackson told him that one day he was going to buy the Beatles catalog.
And he was like, no way.
And in 1985, he outbid Paul McCartney for the Beatles catalog.
Oh, boy.
Yeah. And then following Michael Jackson's death in 2009, his estate sold the catalog to Sony for $750 million.
It's a good investment, I guess.
Yeah, not too bad.
73 years ago in 1953, David Milani Sr. noticed his son was having a difficult time playing baseball because he was always breaking windows and or losing balls on the school roof. The kid also showed no skills throwing a curveball, so Mr. Milani took a round-shaped perfume carton and cut slots in both halves. When he threw the new ball, it curved. His amazing new invention was called the wiffle ball.
And I want to thank him for that.
We love a little wiffle ball, don't we?
Yes. Oh, so much fun. Those were my summers as a kid. Every time my mom would go to the grocery store, I'd have her buy me a new wiffle ball because we just wear them out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, they could dent easily and all of that.
And if your dog got a hold of one, forget it.
Forget it. It's done. And 125 years ago in 1901, Nurse Clara Moss was so determined to prove yellow fever was spread by mosquitoes, she allowed herself to be bitten by one. And she was right. She was dead within 2 weeks. Ooh.
Well, she did prove her point. Those are your FPBs and OTDs for August the 14th.
Whether you want a sit-down meal or a grab-and-go, Pat's Pizza in Auburn offers delicious sandwiches, pasta, salads, and pizza at family-friendly prices. Pat's Pizza, serving the L.A. area since 1985. Open daily from 11 a.m. to 9 p.m. at 85 Center Street in Auburn. Online at patsauburn.com.
Now, we welcome our guest into the studio. It is a 19.2-ounce can, as Pam refers to as a biggin.
Biggin.
It's a biggin of White Claw Hard Seltzer Watermelon Flavor. This beverage is 5% ABV, 100 calories, 2 grams of carbs, 2 grams of sugar, and it is gluten-free. White Claw says, delight in the delicate taste of fresh watermelon. This sweet and refreshing flavor is complemented by the pure refreshment of White Claw Hard Seltzer. And you can get 2 of these cans at your local Roopers for only $6.58.
Oh, that's a good deal.
That is a good deal.
I will say, for the whole 19-ounce can, it's 170 calories.
So we're probably getting the 12-ounce
Yeah.
nutrition facts here.
Yes. And it has a unique cold wave filtration.
Ooh,
Did you know that?
I did not.
I did not either.
That's quality ASMR right there. Cold wave filtration typically refers to specialized beverage processing techniques such as the cold temperature microfiltration used in certain alcoholic drinks or rapid chilling filtering beverage gadgets like the cold wave pitcher. Still don't know what it means, but there you go. If you guys can make sense of that, you're better than I am. Cheers.
Cheers.
Here we go. It's my first White Claw. So I'm not really big on carbonated beverages. Like I really enjoyed the shadies that we had here and like the spiked aids and stuff. The fizziness for me is not my favorite, but I get it. It's a seltzer.
Yeah.
That's what you're going to get.
I like bubbly.
Yep.
I like the bubbly.
And the watermelon is definitely there. It's not overdone.
Right. It's not overwhelming. Because if it tasted like watermelon bubble gum, I'd be like, hard pass.
Right.
But it doesn't.
There's a hint of sweetness there too.
Oh, yeah. White Claw was the first hard seltzer, I believe. That went nuts. But I've never been a canned seltzer person. Mm-hmm. I would get them if it was my only option or was traveling with beverages and wanted pre-made stuff. I remember when White Claw first came out, it was typically the lime or the grapefruit. Are the 2 flavors that I would have gone for. But watermelon's not bad. It's just, I don't tend to love watermelon flavored things. I love watermelon. I just don't like watermelon flavored things for the most part.
Yeah.
But I think with this, it's not so overwhelming that I can't tolerate it. It's nice and subtle.
They have 15 flavors.
Wow. Ooh.
So they have black cherry, cranberry, pineapple, mango, peach, watermelon, lemon, blackberry, strawberry, green apple, grape, blood orange, ruby grapefruit, raspberry, and natural lime. On the White Claw website, they have actual ratings that their customers submit.
What does the watermelon get?
I'll tell you, the watermelon is in 4th place.
Wow.
Strawberry is number 1 with 4.9 out of 5 stars. Grape and blackberry, 4.8, and watermelon at 4.7. And
what falls on the lowest?
Yeah, I was just looking for that. It looks like blood orange.
Really?
Yeah, at 3.5. And green apple is not having a good time either. They're at 3.6.
Yeah, green apple isn't something I probably would pick up.
These do come in variety packs. They have a 24-pack. And some 12-packs available as well. And if they don't have your flavor at your local Roopers, just let them know, and they'll get it for you.
I mean, the retro stuff is trending now. Is White Claw considered retro now?
I would think so.
I mean, it's been a while since they came out. And like I said, they were the first.
Before we started recording, Pam and I were talking about beverages that just like took the country by storm when they first came out.
Wine coolers.
The wine coolers, the Bottles and James, and Zima, which
Zima.
Pam and I both have experienced.
Unfortunately.
Unfortunately.
Yeah.
And then they came out with Zima Gold, because why not?
Sure.
Actually, the better question was why.
Good old Zima. Did you put like Skittles in your Zima?
No. It's the first I heard of that.
Yeah. Because it was like just a weird tasting, sparkly, clear liquid. Mm-hmm. So people would put Skittles in it to flavor it, change the flavor of it.
Well, yeah, I can see why you'd want to do that. Looking for a vehicle, but don't love the car shopping experience? At K&R Auto Sales on Center Street in Auburn, Frankie Campbell is known as your friend in the car business. That means no pressure, honest conversations, and helping you find the right vehicle for your budget and your life. Stop by K&R Auto Sales today and see how easy buying a car can feel when you've got a friend on your side. All right, Pam, I have 10 insults so clever you don't realize you've been roasted.
I probably have been told some of these things, and I walk away and think about it and like, that MFer.
You may have said a few of these.
Probably.
Yeah.
100%.
Yeah. And for those of you who don't know, Sarah and I are going to be involved in a heckle hole at the 26th annual Nat Morrison Scholarship Scramble at Martindale Golf Course on Monday morning. So we'll be stationed, I believe, at the 10th tee box, and we'll be heckling pretty much all the golfers that come through. Every video I've seen of heckle holes so far have been on greens.
While they're putting.
Oh. I haven't seen a heckle hole on a tee box.
Oh.
Which is going to be interesting because when you're in your backswing, sometimes I get into sneezing fits.
So I will say the 10th hole is the best because it's the closest to like the deck at Martindale. So people that are there that are not playing in the tournament will be able to watch and see what is going on and experience the heckle hole. And there's the 18th green that's off to the other side that could potentially work, but you'd still be pretty far away, I think, from the deck.
It's probably going to depend on how powerful our sound system is.
And it's very hilly over there. Like that 18th green is like on a hill. It's like a mushroom top over there.
Yeah.
So it would be hard to find a place for you guys to kind of set up. And then the 9th green is across the street on the other side.
Yeah, we're not doing that. I'm not crossing those streets. I'm not putting my life in danger. But Pam is going to be participating in that tournament. Pam, we may have to rib you a little bit.
I can handle it.
As you would expect. But I think because there are no heckle holes on the tee box is because you need 100% concentration. I mean, you need a lot of concentration for golf anyways, but when you're driving off the tee, that's
Every little
it's critical.
move. I mean, even with a putt too, but yeah, it'll be interesting.
So maybe, during someone's backswing, we can let
Apple Valley should have a heckle hole for one of their tournaments because the 9th green obviously is perfect.
Yeah. So when I mentioned this at the B&I meeting, I was sitting at a table with Chad Hopkins, who owns Apple Valley, and he immediately turned around to me and goes, "Are you guys for hire?"
And you said yes.
Yeah, sure. All right, so these are 10 insults so clever you don't realize you've been roasted. Someone said, "Intelligence has been chasing you your whole life, but you've always been too quick for it." How about, "You're the first person I've known who has actually met their full potential." I like that one. It's like it's over for you. You peaked. The rest is just roasting.
Yep.
How about, "You speak with great certainty for someone who hasn't finished thinking." I think you could use that.
I like that one.
It's a good one.
I like that one.
Number 4, "The acoustics in your head must be amazing."
Is that when someone's singing or playing music?
I think because there's so much room in there.
Oh. Gotcha.
It's not taken up by a lot of brains or gray matter. Number 5, "You don't seem burdened by self-awareness."
Oh.
Let's see. "You remind me that evolution is a process, not a promise." Yeah, some of us are still evolving, I think. Maybe we haven't reached our full potential. Number 7, I'd explain it to you more slowly, but I don't think speed is the problem. Ooh, I like that one too. I'll have to write some of these down for Monday. Number 8, I don't think your train of thought has a destination.
That even come through?
Number 9, you possess a mind completely unbroken by the burden of original thought. That one's a little wordy, but
It's a little wordy. You do have to think about that one for a minute, but yeah.
it gets the point across.
I know a lot of people like that, though. They don't think for themselves, and then they just attach the idea of someone else's to their own.
Yeah, or they have to go on Facebook and look at the comments to decide what their opinion is.
Yeah, that's a big one, too.
Yeah. And finally, number 10, you've mastered the art of answering questions nobody asked. There we go. Real quick, I don't know if our listeners are some of these people, but 23% of Americans are sad because they say they haven't made the most of their summer.
I can't believe, I'm literally leaving for Rangeley after this podcast, and this is our first kind of excursion.
Mm-hmm. According to the calendar, there's 5 more weeks of summer left. But I think once the kids start going back to school.
Yeah, the kids start school in 10 days.
Yep.
Something like that. Yeah.
Yep.
It's crazy. This is one of the first years, because I guess Labor Day's late this year. So they're starting, usually they start the Wednesday before Labor Day and just have those 3 days and then have a long weekend. But this year they're starting the week before that, which is interesting.
61% of Americans haven't taken a summer vacation this year.
I'm one of them.
Yeah.
I'm part of that percentage for sure.
And 59% say they haven't had enough vacation time this summer.
Yeah. In 4 years.
In 4 years.
I haven't had.
Is there a coincidence there? Is that maybe when you bought the company?
Something like that, yeah.
All right.
Dirigo Federal Credit Union is proud to call Lewiston Auburn home. Whether you're buying a house, saving for the future, or growing your business, we're here for you, right where you live. Visit dirigofcu.com and feel the difference of a credit union that truly knows LA.
Pam, it is time for our 1 to 5 star rating for this White Claw hard seltzer
All right.
watermelon flavor. What are you thinking?
I am going to give this a 3.5. What did we drink last time? And I was like, I need to wait for the viscosity,
Yes.
mouthfeel.
Oh,
And after 3 or 4 sips of this, I started to get that sticky viscosity in my mouth.
Yep.
The flavor's decent. I like the bubbles. Obviously, cost is right there. Easy. I don't like the stickiness of it.
yeah.
So that's the unfortunate part with White Claws.
Yep.
Yeah.
I'll give it a 4. That is because I'm not a fan of fizzy drinks. I think they did a good job with the flavor. The watermelon is there. It's not overbearing.
Yeah.
And it does its job. But yeah, I'm experiencing the same thing as you. They had a term for it that we both learned.
I thought it was viscosity, no?
No, viscosity is like the thickness.
Oh, effervescence.
Yeah, I can't remember what it was, but you explained it. You're like the mouthfeel, and you went on to explain it, and then I looked up this term that was on their website, and it was exactly what you were explaining.
Yes, I remember. I just can't remember the word either.
Yeah, not sure what that was.
But honestly, for this 19.2 ounce can, 3 carbs, 170 calories, that's if you're going to be drinking, and it's gluten free.
Yeah.
And you want to watch your intake, it's a good option. But yeah, I'm very critical when it comes to the mouthfeel, after I've drank a good portion of it.
Yeah. The beverage you were referring to was the Dogfish Head.
Yes.
Vodka Crush.
Yep.
Blue Orange Mango. They did a great job with that one.
Go retro and get yourself some White Claw
That's right.
on sale at Roopers. Do it.
And don't forget they have 15 flavors,
15.
you guys. So
Just get the variety pack.
Yeah,
Try them all.
try
I
them.
think they are all in the variety pack.
Yep.
Only certain ones.
Yeah.
And I don't think the variety pack comes in the 19.2, but
Yeah, you're
just
probably
going to grab a couple for the next couple of nights or for that evening. There you go. Easy peasy.
Thanks to Roopers Beverage and Redemption for sponsoring today's episode. And if you would like to be part of the Lydia's Lunch Bunch advertising family, reach out to Pam, but not this weekend. She'll be gone. Via email at pam@lydiamediallc.com.